Yo, 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 what's up? It's the Drunken Kelts back once again, playing the most hated game in the universe at the moment. That would be Anthem. Still having a good time with it. I've got my good friend Export here with me playing along.
Yeah, I am an Anthem lover, and I thought Jar Jar Binks was amazing, and Hayden Christensen was awesome as Anakin Skywalker too.
Let's start with your fucking Star Wars pick. Right.
And that lovely voice you can hear is Mr. Bulby. He's joining us in the chat. He's no fell into the Anthem game yet, have you, Bulby?
Exodus.
He's been right into Metro at the moment. I expect some stuff about that on the channel real soon. But yeah, so we're playing this fucking. How far are we into this? Few hours, man. Not that far.
3 hours in, which is.
It took us about 7.
Yeah.
Bit like me on Metro, mate.
Oh, I've always been a slow fucking gamer, man. I like to just soak it in.
Right, that's what it's all about.
Tell you what, I'm no soaking in though, is all these fucking codex things that you need to unlock. No, that you need to read and shit in this, man. Oh, there's a dude after me. Look, he's fucking KO'd on the table.
Hey, good to see you. You're a freelancer, right?
I think you knew that.
I never assume. Like, I'm a laundryman now, right? But
you never assume, is that because you don't know what gender a cunt is when you speak to him now, mate? Because of their haircuts.
They're not that alike.
Sure, I don't know how you get a lot of the guns look the same unless they don't. I've got one that's got mad fucking my DLC design on it. That was cool as fuck.
That's not what he was meaning, mate. He was meaning the masterwork guns look the same as the basic ones.
Oh, right. I kind of like your legendary weapons if you like, kind of thing.
No, but I have a feeling you're going to tell me.
Oh,
yes.
Changing
So, I guess a long time ago, he was guarding some families, and a kid got too close to a Tesselar burrow. It all happened so fast that to save the child's life, Yarrow had no choice but to choke the Tesselar to death with his bare hands.
But Tesselar's emit
How
an
you
electrical
keeping
charge.
Baltic?
Yarrow would have at least been
Yo,
knocked
yo,
out.
what's happening,
Yeah,
man?
but I guess he held on, even though he was unconscious.
Why wasn't he in his javelin?
I think it was really hot out.
Javelins compensate for temperatures.
You know, you're wrecking the story, right?
Oh, I was just trying to understand how he did it.
Trust me, he did it, okay? That's
Playing
why
a bit
so funny.
Anthem with
He
G?
does?
Yeah. Have you ever talked to him?
Yes.
You have? I tried to once, but he was too busy. Hey, do you have time for lunch?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, we're both so busy.
I've already finished
Alright, I'll
this
see you
bro and
around.
grinding Grandmaster 1. Aha, you still bashing out Rocket League?
You've finished this already, mate? Holy shit, man. Yeah, always on the rocket, man. Just had the wee game out there before we jumped in this.
Who are you talking to?
Spot dash.
I don't know who it is. I think it's Raging Nemesis if he's finished this already. I can't get my YouTube chat up.
How you finding Anthem?
I'm liking it, mate. I'm really liking it so far. So you, G, ain't you? As Nemesis, how you doing, my man? So is there a massive grind in it, right enough, Nemesis?
If he's completed it already.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer, I hear you've been busy.
I try.
You're keeping
I've been
the stars
busy, a
off
wee
us,
Irish
and
hooer.
got Bryn to work with a freelancer. No easy feats.
You can
I had a
handle
good
my
feeling
range,
about you
hen.
ever since you turned up. Keep proving me right, okay?
The fort's my home, I protect it.
The fort's home. I've got to look out for it.
No argument here. It's good you settled in. Not everyone does. And I'm guessing Fort Tarsus wasn't in your plans before, well...
The Heart of Rage. I didn't know what would happen then or where I'd land after. Turns out it was here.
Happy you stuck around?
Yes man, and game is where it's at.
Yeah.
You
Not
played
sure what I
Destiny right,
expected,
it
but
just
this place
similar
grows
to
on
that
you.
it all
I
about
wasn't
the
meant to
end
be here
game and the
myself.
grind for the
I was in a
gear.
strider out of Helios. Supposed
That's
to end up
quite
in
cool.
Anthem.
What happened?
Yeah, man.
Cataclysm. The sky turned yellow, ground changed under us. The survivors were brought here.
You never got to Anthem?
Didn't have the means to try again at the time, and now I got good work, had a kid. The fort's home. Glad you feel the same. When you're here, anyway. Which reminds me, I should run checking your javelin before you're off again.
Thanks, Zoe. I'll see you around.
Did I just call her Zoe? What's her fucking name?
It's quite mental when I'm going to look at my loadout for my guy. It's just that later Legion marksman rifle that I got. Free. It says it's like puts the arrow down on the main overall guy, right? But when I go and look at all the perks that it does, it's I keep that on.
Alright.
I
Definitely.
mean the damage overall
Who's
is
that
50,
speaking
right?
that's
But the
creeping
perks
me
are,
out laughing?
well, I mean 20 plus max size support, 30% luck, critical, plus 10 damage. So it basically rips through.
Rage
That's-
Online there.
That's export. You can hear Rage is one man. He's in the PlayStation.
Is he online now?
I don't know, man. Are you online, Raging? Bulby's
Some of
asking.
them are online. I know, you got him as a friend, don't you?
Yeah, man. Join the party if you want a party invite, mate.
This is fucking soundbar keeps
Oh,
switching
I've got a
itself.
new thing now.
I'm online man, been on for a while bro dude.
Everyone's always chasing.
Right, and a second, guys.
Cool, mate.
Just smoking my cigarette and I'll be with you.
Cool, man. I love that stupid voice thing on the comment text to chat, man. It's funny.
Is that just smoking his spliff, you say?
And he's smoking his cigarette. Cigarette, my ass, Nemesis. You're puffing the reefer.
Cigarette my arse, mate.
I'm gonna try this thing then. Ace Man.
Don't smoke the green, got little one here only at weekends brother, the red paint aha.
What's that?
Only at weekends, this is.
Yeah, weekend's my ass. Every day's a weekend for him. No. Weekend is the best time to fucking do it anyway, you don't fucking do it every day.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
It just gets fucking pointless if you do it every day.
Smoke the herb every day. Smoke weed every day. I listen to Nate Dogg too much.
Talking about smoking.
I'm working
Fucking
now,
hell,
you
welcome to
dickhead
the
at
Drunken
MacArthur Glen at
Kelts.
Subway, you nipple.
Oh well, you can't be doing that then, mate.
Ah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What javelin do you prefer, Raging?
Storm's by far the most interesting one.
That's what I've heard on the thingy.
Ranger.
I think I think
Ranger,
they're all a
nice.
pile of piss, but you know.
Oh, Bobby.
The whole
You
game
don't-
is a service
But
game.
you don't like these type of games anyway, do you? I mean, you never played Destiny or nothing like that, did you?
Only after fucking about a year after being released and that. So it had decent content by then, you know what I mean? Not this fucking game as a service pish when it's fucking a barren wasteland for the first year.
Destiny 2 was quite good, man, basically until you got to the end game, you know what I mean?
Well, you can't. Well, you can't, yeah, but I'm sure you'll soon not be able to deny that Anthem is just repetitive. I mean, your masterwork guns don't even look any different from your fucking first bloody guns, for God's sake. I mean, that says something.
Ah, that's an easy fix.
All I'm saying is it's already repetitive for me.
Oh, you completed
Exactly,
it? How
that's my
long
point.
did it take
There's
you,
about
mate?
4 different mission types. You know what I
honest,
mean?
honest verdict on it is like it's good with the world and environments. It's a beautiful
But the
looking
game as a
world.
service part of it is absolute piss at the minute.
The gameplay's fine. Like the gameplay does play pretty well.
I don't mean
but-
the gameplay. I mean the service that it's giving you is not
Yeah.
very good at the minute.
Well, I'm a bit. The things that I picked out, I don't really like picking out negatives, but what are relevant are the lack of guns and the copy and paste on the guns is really shit. Even some of the legendary masterworks are pretty similar. Just got vinyls on them, like decals, really, and obviously extra perks. The story, to say it's a BioWare game, the story is it really doesn't really have any substance to it. It's quite lackluster there. I'm not faulting the game though. For an EA game, it's actually surprised me.
Well, it's got gameplay elements there that could make it a good game. Is
Yeah.
the
definitely.
point? But it's got repetitive mission structure, and this whole cult going here doing this, doing that, to
that's
get the next
something
mission.
that's bring up, Ollie, is the missions.
Yeah.
Even some of the main missions you do are similar to the contracts you do, or the events you do.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
that's
free
what
play.
I'm saying. They literally are all the same because there's only 4 different types of fucking mission in the bastard game.
Yeah, which is defend an objective or.
And you got
literally-
strongholds, which are the only saving grace, but you do them now and
Yeah.
again.
You've
and
only
there's a
got 3
fucking few of them.
strongholds.
Yeah,
You've only
3
got 3.
strongholds throughout the whole game.
You get one halfway through the storyline, and then you get your last 2 once you've completed it. And but one of the strongholds is literally
and then
the
they're
last mission.
repeating the last mission. Yeah,
Yeah,
repeat the last mission again.
Yep. Which is
And
kind
then
of
the
shit.
other one is just the tank. It's fighting the tank, but with fucking shields. That's it.
Yeah. Yep. I know.
Like, what is that all about? That's like, it's not content.
Not worth the £60 price mark. No. What's
That was my point with it.
So how long did it take
I think
to complete?
in about a
How long
year's
did it take
time,
me
I
to
think it'll be worth
complete?
it.
Baltic. Literally this weekend. I've only played it this weekend. I didn't even play it on the Friday it came out. I've been on it most of the weekend, and I don't know.
That's what I mean. How many hours roughly?
10,
10, 20,
15.
15 hours?
If you're talking story mission, say you could probably do that in less than 10. And what I noticed, what you're doing in stream, you're talking to everyone and listening to the conversations. I didn't do that. I just skipped all them conversations because they're really pointless. All they do is literally build up your loyalty. There is no point in listening to the dialogue. The stories of the NPCs are pretty shit. I'm not saying don't do that, because obviously you want to play the game how you want to play it, but from
That's
like,
it, mate. I fucking, as I say, we've only just really played it one night, man. So
yeah,
we're still getting into it, man. But I'm enjoying it so
you will
far.
get. Oh yeah, I don't get me wrong. From the fun factor of it all, it's an enjoyable, entertaining game. But from a solid gamer's point of view, it does lack a lot of substance. Now I'm at the end game, I can kind of say that because I've been through the game, and the end game is just like any kind of MMO kind of RPG. Really, it's the grind.
That's what I mean. That's what I've been trying to say to Bulby. It's not trying to reinvent the wheel. Of course, it's going to be grindy. That's what all these games are like at the end. They're all like that.
Alright, but when you get about 3 or 4 different mission types, that's a bit shit. You've got to admit that.
Yeah, man. Just depends.
Some of the missions are different, but it's like the filler missions in between are all the same. What Ollie's trying to say is they are all the same. You get that odd like every like 10 to 15 agent missions, contracts and missions you do, you'll get one mission one actual story mission what actually feels like part of the story. Other than that, you don't. I don't want to keep saying the game's a bad game because overall I don't think it's a bad game because I won't be playing it right now. I don't think I'll stop playing it. But like Ollie will counter that with he'll say I don't play them sort of games like a thingy. What did you say to me the other week, Ollie, about some of the games I've played are pretty shit? I don't know what it was, but...
Gaming's subjective, it's what you enjoy, isn't it? If you've played it all weekend and you think it's grindy and you're still playing it, man, that says to me you're enjoying the gameplay at least.
Well, I played The Division and I enjoyed playing that, and that's a lot more grindy than Anthem.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I played a bit of The Division, man. As I say, man, it was quite grindy.
Yeah, but what upsets me about these sort of games is they don't release them really at the full potential they could be released at, with the content that should be released at the beginning. They bring it out a year later when the game shouldn't be like that. It should be there on launch.
Definitely.
To keep you going.
That's what I'm saying. The DLC they're saying is DLC isn't DLC. It's just content.
Yeah, it's basically what Monster Hunter World did with their DLCs. Just gave it free.
That's like Destiny, though. They did the same thing. The shit was already encoded on the disc, but you couldn't unlock it till they released it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, every games company's going to do that now. Just about, and I'm not going to change.
Yeah, but that's what we're saying next, but it's wrong. Like, and supporting that, I don't think is right. It's not right to support that as a gamer and a passionate gamer. You know what I mean? You don't want to support that kind of structure.
You can support me on this, Holly, but what I learned from buying Fallout 76, what Holly has just stated, is like, I gave it a chance because it's Fallout and I enjoy the Fallout franchise, but buying into a product what is not finished, you're actually allowing the developer to go, oh, I'm going to be lazy next time because we can get away with it. We can really get away with it. People still going to buy the product.
That's why these services games kind of things, like, you know, Destiny and this kind of where they're selling the game as a service over a certain amount of years, I'll just never buy into, because I think that's a way of saying it's okay to do that.
Yeah. Well, I think if the game get that much hate publicity, they hate that way, because you can say any publicity is good publicity, but that is the game.
Yeah, they change it, They change.
They'll do it. That's just why they'll do this to do. They've already done updates to this, and they'll do that. And like that. But I think games companies get lazy.
Yeah, well, this is another point. Is like what you just said. Then, is because they know they can get away with it. They're doing it now more often, but they see it as, oh yeah, we'll stretch this game out for this 2-year period. We'll drop DLCs in between this gap of date because it's going to bring the player base back, and then we're going to make more money again from the in-game purchases as well, because these games are now got in-game purchases. So, oh yeah, look, there's a new cosmetic. Oh, I'll buy that because I'm back on the game and it's relevant right now.
Exactly.
It's just ridiculous, isn't it? You look at the DLC from, like, you know, like proper expansions when they first started coming out, and look at the DLC now. It's like that used to be in-game content. You know what I mean?
Well, the way they say it,
you just said oh, sorry, G.
Sorry, I was just
like this.
It's like, right, Grand Theft Auto 5, right? Game came out, banging, everybody loved it. All the DLC's free. But buy a shark card. I get roped into the shark card thing. I spent quite a lot of money on shark cards, but I liked the game and I wanted to buy the shit, so it was my choice. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you have a choice to buy something or not. You know what I mean? So, and I wanted the car, and I couldn't be fucked playing freaking ages. You know, this is before the heist really all came out and stuff like that. I started buying them. Then when you did get the heist, it was like there wasn't that much I pay out anyway. So. And I just done it anyway, but I since then I've kind of learned my lesson not to do that.
You ready up, mate?
But that was, yeah, already up, man. But
Oh fuck!
At the end of the day, that's how they make their money.
You've got a really good point there, Baltic, actually, because, like you said, it's down to your choice at the end of the day if you want to buy into these in-game currencies.
It's export here, sorry, export.
Oh, export. You both sound similar, my man. You Scottish fucks. Yeah, so good. Sorry, my man. You both sound similar. I can't make my mind up who's who.
That's cool. But I think, see, the thing is, I was reading into this whole loot system, fucking shit and all that stuff. It started in Japan, fucking with some sort of game, but it's basically gambling and all that kind of shit. And it's not designed for us old gamers or this shit. This is designed for, 10, 15 years younger than mum or whatever, even younger than that, and they'll just buy.
We're like, Mum, Dad, can I buy this from the game inside my game and all that? It's aimed at
Apex Legends, Fortnite, and all that, or they're all designed for that, and that's why they're fucking. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't get me started on Battle Royale. I've learned my hard lesson with them as well. They're just repetitive waste of time. It's a waste of life playing games. Oh, mate, it took me so long to get out of that. Like, the only good thing out of a Battle Royale game.
Can I point something out as well? Right. They showed the E3 trailer for this. Oh, it was like amazing. Didn't deliver the graphics we looked like, so it wasn't going to do that anyway, right? So, Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game on the PlayStation 4 isn't exclusive for the PlayStation 4 console. Doesn't look as good as when they showed you it, right? And I played it, going, this doesn't look like it was.
But they've done that for years,
So they've already released missions that you can buy for that game. So, but that didn't get as much hate as Anthem did. You know what I mean? So
because it's a full game in the first place.
But regardless of being a full game, it's not because they're still adding missions onto it. That's what I'm getting at.
That's actual DLC, extra missions is not actual parts that have been released on the game.
A bit different. Yeah, this content.
They can say we've released a full game, but this is DLC that we're having a longevity. You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong, export. A lot of gaming companies do that. They do say, it is DLC, but in reality, it is locked content.
But the thing is,
seemed like a DLC to the first one.
The thing is that Spider-Man DLC, the actual additional stories are not part of the main story. The new stories with new characters introducing new things. They're not just adding like parts.
And that thing I read earlier on the day, they're going to do that with this. They're going to release story missions and X, Y, and Z and stuff like that. So
I don't
know.
Do you know what?
Picking up it's like the same shit here.
I know it's like agreeing to disagree kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I don't think the content in the game to begin with is enough to justify a full retail price. That is what I'm trying to say.
I thought it was because I wanted to get the game, because I was like, I want to play this game on launch. I don't want to have to wait.
The only argument I'm having against that, mate, is up to you. I don't care what you want to buy the game, you buy the game. But what I'm saying is, the companies are getting away with it. They're getting away with releasing cut content.
But
that's the only thing I'll say against it.
Well, do you know what, boy? Back down to what Export just said as well, yeah? Do you know about how they advertise games at E4 with the look awesome? They've been doing that for years, man. Literally, they've been doing that, advertising the game with not actual in-game play. They'll be like, this is the in-game. But at the end of the day, it comes to the release, and half that shit what they advertised is actually not there half the time. You can do this, you can do that.
Look back at the fucking E3 release of Anthem. Like, look at how much more fucking stuff were going on in the world.
Yeah,
it looked like a single-player story driven game. You know what I mean? It was fucking.
It did.
There has been what I've seen in the game so far. There's wee bits that kind of look like that, kind of. You know what I mean? But then, obviously, what they've said they can't. They've showed you a segment of the game and just ramped it up to the max because they can't. There's nothing on this planet they know they can physically produce that in a full game all the time.
You know what I mean? So even people that had top spec PCs at the time seen that and said that won't run my machine.
The
thing is, they shot themselves in the foot doing that because they said this is all running in engine. They did that to themselves. They didn't need to do that.
But stop a minute there. But look at games like Horizon Zero Dawn and how much is going off in that world and environment and how good and lush that looks. So that kind of defeats what you're trying to say, really, because they should have the content. With the content they've done here, they've copied and pasted a lot of it in Anthem. Yeah, they could have not done that. They could have easily added unique side missions. It's easy, but it doesn't matter about how the world looks. At the end of the day, a mission and a story mission is completely different to how a game is developed, built up from the way it looks. If they put a story mission to a game, it's not an issue. But what they've done is just copied and pasted a lot of it. You'll notice, guys, you'll notice it for yourself on Anthem. I'm not faulting the game, and I'm not being picky, but you will notice there is a lot of copy and paste with the current main missions you do and the agent missions and contracts. They're very similar. Some of the missions I've done, I feel like I did this in a main mission. So why am I doing it in a side mission? Literally, the same thing. I did the same exact thing, and I'm like, what the fuck? In free play, they do a lot of the events though. They are actually missions, but they're classed as events.
Which happens in Destiny, doesn't it? Like the rage and everything. Yeah. The same boss over and over again, week in, week out. That's that.
I wasn't really meaning talking about anything like that. What I was meaning is they're selling a product, man. They're showing you something that is unachievable, right? And even though Horizon Zero Dawn looks really good, mate, it's a single player game, and it's what I mean, it's a different kind of thing.
You can play this single player though. You can play this single
player.
You know why they
done it? I think why they done it, and the main thing that it wasn't really to sell this game, it was to sell the Xbox One X. Because that's what they fucking showcased it on.
Oh, every game developer does this. This is Ollie's point, what he's trying to get at as well. Is every game developer advertises it as, oh, it's more than what it is on release.
So let's blame Microsoft.
They should fucking release that footage, making it look more of a game than what it was.
Yeah, that's my point.
Exactly.
That's
what I'm saying. They shot themselves in the foot. They shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah. But that's been happening for a few years now, since back on Xbox 360 and PS3 it's been happening.
Look at the first one, boys. The very first one that did that was Watch Dogs. If you remember the controversy about that. You know what I mean?
Me and Ollie played that game on release and was like, where the fuck is all this camera hacking shit?
Yeah, man.
And it was literally shit. I went through it. Don't get me wrong. Ollie said,
"Well, I was more like where the fucking hell's all the leaves blowing around in the streets?"
And the graphics.
Shown on the fucking
Whereas the graphics were a huge downgrade on that, man.
Yeah. I think they did. Well, they did, didn't they? They say they had to downgrade it for the consoles.
Yeah.
But the PC version got the better version, which they always do. You know, it is what it is.
But I mean, then you've got the Division did the exact same.
Don't get me started with Division.
The Division, that trailer for the Division, if you remember what trailer for the Division when it showed you the gameplay trailer, it looked phenomenal. Particle effects, fucking everything. And then they get the game and it looks like it was due on an Xbox 360.
It's because it's easier to do CGI on a video than it is in game.
Of course.
Add all these little bits.
And the thing is as well, mate, they're only rendering a little small section of the game. So when they have to render the whole bigger world, then they can't put as much detail into it.
It's all down to marketing at the end of the day. They know what they're doing. They know how to sell a product because people end up buying it. A lot of people buy it.
I didn't. Well, when I first seen the thingy for Anthem 18, because I want to get the game if it looks like that. After playing the demo, and I'm like, that doesn't the VIP demo thing, because this doesn't look like what they promised, but I wanted more of it.
Well, explicit. Do you know you played the beta of Anthem, yeah? Did you play the beta? Yeah. Well, I played the beta. Did you not notice that the adventures are not in the game at the moment?
No, because it took me 4 times to get into the thing, and I was quite drunk by the time I got into it, so I didn't really notice much. I thought, like, I'm fleeing about. This is awesome.
This is what's missing from the main game right now. Yeah, in the beta they had adventures, which are other story missions, and they're not in the game. They were in the beta they had adventures.
Weird.
A couple of people have brought this up to me.
Weird.
Yeah. A lot of people have been bringing up.
As long as they don't fucking release that in like a month's time and make a hoo-ha about it, like, oh, look at this DLC we're getting you.
Yeah, but that's what they will do.
That's exactly what they will do, mate. That's exactly what they will do. But I mean, we're still fucking...
Stop cutting fucking content on games and selling it as DLC. It's fucking ridiculous.
I think that's what the argument's been all this time, hasn't it, really? Is the fact they cut out the DLC and they try and sell it to you for extra price. And
it's not an argument, mate. This is basically a debate. We're all in agreement.
Yeah, they do it as a season pass, don't they? They do it as season passes now. That's what it is. The extra bit of money they make.
Anthem season pass is free, so it's all dependent on
it's all free. But
these loot box things.
I don't mean to bring it up again, Export, but like if you look at something like Metro, right? That is a complete game.
Fucking
that Exodus is a complete game. There's no cut content.
Can I point something as well? Can I point something as well for that?
That game's brilliant, by the way.
Single player game.
Yeah,
this is an online multiplayer
game. But you can play this. You can play this single player.
They sold it as a single player game.
You can play this single player.
Wait, whoa. Can I stop you there? Stop there, Nemesis. You might have played it single player, but there is missions that it flings you in with other teams, other guys. Yeah?
Yeah, but you can play it overall as single player.
Aye, but you're still jumping in with other actual players. That's why the world was scaled down. That's why it's different.
What do you mean,
do you know
though?
what I mean?
What do you mean, though? Because you can go into your settings and put yourself as private, and then you.
Yeah, but there's other missions that you have to go in with, folk.
Yeah, but that's different because they're strongholds. They are the multiplayer-based side of it. But if you want to play the story, you can go through that single player. That's what my point is. So it is kind of single player on the story side of it. Which
no,
guys
it's
say
you're
Metro
just choosing. You can play Destiny solo on yourself, so it doesn't make it a single player game. It got a single player. You can play it singly if you like, but it doesn't make it a single player game.
Of course not.
Right, but it still doesn't justify cutting content out of the game just because it's multiplayer. I don't see your point. Like you're giving them like credit for doing it basically by saying that.
I think you've got it twisted, mate. We're not giving the game credit. We're not saying, oh, it's fucking amazing, it's minted or whatever.
No, I mean,
we're enjoying it so
you're
far.
giving the game credit. I don't mean that. I got my words wrong. What I mean is, it's like you're justifying the fact that it's cutting content because it's not single player. That's what I was trying to say. It's like it was justifying the fact that it's not got the content.
Yeah, no, because it's not single player doesn't mean it shouldn't have what it should have advertised. Yeah.
My point still is, like, there are companies that release full games. Look at Santa Monica's, God of War. That is a full game with no content. Right, single player or not. Right.
Let's find a multiplayer game that does release a game at full launch. And if I can think of one, mate, in fact I can think of one straight away. What's a multiplayer game? What's a full product? Shadow Warrior. Boom, there you go. A full product, and that's not even a AAA company that's giving you a full product of a game at release. Shadow Warrior.
Well, Monster Hunter World, you can say the same thing.
I've seen this before.
So yeah, no, it didn't. There was all free, wasn't it?
Yeah, they added content. They never had a cut content game, though. You know what I mean? From the start.
I can trust Capcom. You see, I've trusted Capcom. Oh, look at Resident Evil franchise as well, though.
I wouldn't trust Capcom too much, mate, because they were the dudes that not long ago released Street Fighter with all the extra DLC characters on the disc, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm not bothered about Street Fighter. That's not.
I'm not talking about Street Fighter, mate. I'm talking about the company. That was their tactics not that long ago.
They did go through a stage where they were fucking being little cunts, like, you know what I mean? They were doing.
They were one of the worst, man, for a while.
They were the first team. They were the first one to do the fucking EA bullshit. You know what I mean?
But I mean, even though Capcom make Monster Hunter Worlds, yeah, is it no partly with another developer?
Resident Evil.
Of course.
Resident Evil, Dino Crisis.
No, it was mainly Capcom. Monster Hunter's always been all Capcom.
Yeah, always been Capcom. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I mean. They learnt the lesson. They learnt the lesson. They
brought it back, mate. They brought it back, mate.
That's why I said I can trust. That's why I said I trust Capcom. That's why I said I trust them.
I think it's a bit silly to say you can trust any fucking gaming company, really, because any of them could turn around and just want money. You know what I mean?
No, but at the end of the day, I keep coming for though. Do you know what I mean? Because like, I can trust like who's the Witcher 3 guys?
Yeah, CD Projekt Red. Yeah, I suppose you could trust them. I suppose. Yeah.
THQ Nordic are usually quite good as well. They might not be AAA games, but they're usually full and complete.
Well, what about Square Enix then?
Well, did they not fuck up with Final Fantasy 15? You had to buy the DLC to get the proper ending?
I didn't buy.
I wouldn't say they fucked it up. They just didn't give a proper ending to the game. Like it wasn't complete.
They left it open.
That's this is what we're talking about. See the whole problem with these things, and like, you should probably agree with me on this. What we're saying is the exact same. What you're saying, like they're releasing these games before they're ready to release, before they've got all the content. If they held off another year of whatever it would take, another 6 months, and at least bolstered up that's what they would do. But because these companies are all about their bottom line, all about their time frames and stuff, they're going to push it out as soon as it's ready to be pushed out.
Yeah, they've got all these sponsors and people who have put money into the companies.
They've got to be beholden to their shareholders.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they've got to keep to the dates, haven't they?
Yeah, man.
Another thing I want to bring up while we're at it is, the fact of no, it slipped my mind. Fuck.
Well, you think even a company like Rockstar, right, that have took all the time in the world to develop Red Dead, they're no under any major fucking thing to do it. They had dudes fucking working 100-hour weeks leading up to the launch of that because they needed to crunch. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I was going to bring up.
Yeah.
I don't get what well, I was just, what was stuck on my tongue, what was there before I lose it again, was the fact of DLC not being released. Is when they release a product that has bugs as well. Like Anthem has got bugs. That they shouldn't do that. They shouldn't release a game with bugs, man. That's fucked.
That's become like a trend, hasn't it? That's become a trend since Fallout fucking 3. Like the games like start releasing with bugs and Skyrim and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm on about bugs where, Ollie, I'm on about bugs where you could be playing a game and it dashboards you. That's bad. I could be in the middle of a mission and have to restart the whole mission. That's bad to me. That's not good.
I mean, well, they need to fix, well, more important, like bugs, yeah, I suppose, but like more importantly, they need to fix things like the tethering of your team and stuff, where you can be transported through loading screens through the entire mission because your team's too far away. That's the kind of shit they need to fucking get. That they need to sort that out before, like, you know, anything else.
You don't get a chance to explore the area you're in because you get some knobhead who just
and you can actually miss stuff permanently if you're going through a story mission or something like. You can actually miss stuff permanently.
I've done it. I've had that actually happen from that, so I know that's relevant as well. That kind of that's happened to me about a few times in this game. You know me, Ollie, because we're very similar when it comes to RPGs. We like to explore the area before we move on, and it's been pissing me off. That's why I've done this story mission solo. It comes back to me saying I've been doing it private.
Yeah, they need to sort stuff like that out. Really, that's what they need to get on top of.
We should be close.
Because I mean, I'm sure in this day and age you can go a bit further away than fucking 10 yards from your teammates in a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've always never agreed on video games.
How did you do this work without freelancer help?
They tether you to your team kind of thing. I do the fucking dislike that shit, man. Especially when there's other games that you don't need to. I mean, look, Grand Theft Auto, you can be in one end of the map and you can be in the other.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, I don't understand it.
Destiny, you can be anywhere you want, really, as well.
It's weird about it, and the way it can actually miss content because of it as well. I mean, what is that all about? Oh.
Yeah, then that means you have to pay back.
That says to me that the game was not ready for release. That's what all that says to me.
I would agree. Man, I would agree, man. The thing is, as I say, these companies, they think they'll be able to do more than they can. I mean, do you think BioWare wanted all this reaction? Did they? They wanted to make the best game that they could. Do you know what I mean?
No, and obviously, us as gamers wanted it to be the best game.
Exactly.
We all wanted it to be good.
But as we say, they shot themselves in the foot. They showed it too early. They showed it at an unrealistic fucking level of what it was going to end up like.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
You know what they should do, right, is not show a game until it's at least 80% complete.
Like, is this Baltic speaking now?
Yeah, man.
No, that's what you do. Oh, yeah, that's
I know who you are there. You dickhead. No, because fucking Exploit, I thought it was fucking...
What is it? What company was it recently that announced the game and it was like literally a few months away from release? What was that? I can't remember who did
Days Gone?
Nah, the Days Gone's been out for fucking years.
That's been a while.
No, there was something else. There was something that released not long ago, and it was fucking shown like literally months before, and I can't remember what it was.
It wasn't Fallout 76, was it?
No. There was something.
Single player or multiplayer?
I can't remember, mate.
Do you know what I do love about Anthem, man? They've got the fucking world spot on though. Fuck me.
See, that's the thing.
I can't remember what
like, there is good to this game. I really enjoy just see the gameplay. I know repetitive missions, all the rest of it, but what you're actually doing does feel quite satisfying. The combat, the moves you can do.
It's quite fluent, isn't it?
It really is, and the flying about mechanics are really, really good.
Yeah,
man.
I love that.
It's like the best. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it's
everyone's
like
calling
something
it the Iron Man simulator, you know.
Aye. Well, I mean, let's be honest, everybody's wanted an Iron Man game or a Superman game, and nobody's been able to do flying in a game. Nobody's been able to pull it off to a fucking decent standard. But Anthem have done it, man. They've definitely done it.
They have done it, yeah.
So there is some good to be had with the game, but it's far outweighed by all this bullshit.
But it's not hard to nail good mechanics as such, is it? You know what I mean? It's like, is that what they've done in 6 years? Nailed the mechanics of flying? Like, come on.
Aye, probably, Bulby, mate. I mean, you're maybe under it. It's fucking a hard thing to do, man.
Alright, yeah, but for us it is, but what I'm saying, they've had 6 years, and as game developers, that should be enough to nail the flying mechanics, like, you know.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
You should expect the mechanics and the actual combat to be good after 6 years, but the rest of the game needs to be on par as well before they release it, and that's what I'm saying, is they're not fucking getting the whole game on par before releasing it. They're saying it's because they know that they can fly with good mechanics and just get away with it.
Well, they basically can, and they have been up until maybe now, when if enough people don't buy it and it does flop, then BioWare's in danger of getting shut down. Do you know what I'm saying?
Aye. I mean, look at what happened with Mass Effect Andromeda. That part of the studio got shut down.
And quite rightly, man, because it was pish.
Aye, that's what I'm saying. It was absolute pish.
But then again, do you know what I mean?
They're on thin ice now. You think they've put the shit together.
But Bobby, do you know why that was? They moved their A team over to work in this shit. They sent a B team to make Mass Effect Andromeda. That's why they didn't call it Mass Effect 4. Right? And fucking your B team, and then they rush a team to do something, as they always rush things. I mean, remember the facial animation things that were coming out and about that when it first hit, man. I mean, I played it after all the updates, and even then it was still a bit giant. It was really fucking glitchy still. Do you know?
Well, I was playing Mass Effect Andromeda not too long ago, and I get a bit of feel from Anthem that some of the stuff that Mass Effect Andromeda, like, do you know when you get your character's gun out?
Yes, mate.
That reminds you of Mass Effect.
Mate, that's what I said when I first played this. This is just like fucking Andromeda, because you can get a jetpack in Mass Effect Andromeda, and you can basically do what the Storm guy does, which is float in the middle of the air shooting guys and stuff. It's very, very similar.
I think they have took things out. Yeah, I think they took things out from Mass Effect Infinite, definitely. But they have every right to do that, though, because
of course, man. As long as it's the good shit, do you know what I mean? But
the combat,
the combat in Mass Effect has never been great. You know, it's more the RPG stuff.
It's empty, isn't it?
That's what I'd say so far about this. Apart from, see all these special abilities and stuff, I'm still learning them. You know what I mean? But what I'm getting so far, I'm really enjoying it. Learning the different combos, the different moves you can get, and the way the different weapons work. But obviously,
I haven't even tried any other javelins out yet.
Have you know?
That was one of Max the Ranger. I like to get in Max Star.
Well, that's it. Well, maybe you could play as another guy and have a totally different experience. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's it. I think that's why they've done it like that, though, as well. So you can change between. I just noticed you level up, don't you get more javelins unlocked.
Well,
I'm a Destiny clone,
on level 6.
Well.
It basically
well,
is.
How much more different can it be? You'll get a different ultimate, a different fucking side ability, but the core game's not going to change, is it?
It's actually more different playstyles than what Destiny is, right? Because Destiny, it's all the same until the specials, but this, your whole character is based around a playstyle, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know that, but what I'm saying is once you get used to it, after a couple of hours, you've got used to it, then that's it. You know what I mean? The core game's never going to change, is it?
Yeah, but don't forget that you do that with most games. After a few hours, you've got used to the mechanics.
Right, well, apart from Metro Exodus, where it says 17 hours in, I'm still fucking planning. You know what I mean?
It's apart from Metro Exodus is Bobby's new fucking catchphrase.
But do you know what? Yeah, but Metro Exodus is an absolutely brilliant game of the year so far. 100%.
Yeah, man.
Well, there you go. That's another one backing it up, mate.
Hey, I'm not disagreeing with you.
The only reason I'm not
you're
on
laughing at me, bitch.
Right, the only reason I'm not on Metro. The only reason I'm not on Metro is literally because this game came out and I've been waiting for it and I wanted to play it, and it has got me hooked. I cannot deny that at the moment, but I like MMO type of games, so. But then it comes again back to, this is meant to be a MMO, massive multiplayer online game. But why am I wanting to do the story mission solo? It's because people are rushing ahead with this, the tethering and that, and it shouldn't be like that.
Well, that's when you want to play with a squad.
Anyway.
Do you know what I mean, mate? You want to play with a full team, ideally. You want to play with 4 guys, all different.
Do you know what?
And then you're going to get a better experience.
You know? Well, I'm not faulting the experience I've had with it, you know. I've enjoyed it by myself as well.
I can appreciate single player would be good, mate. But this game, you must admit, this game is designed to be played by 4 players. Because all the abilities work together. Well, you can play with us, mate. If you weren't so fucking far in front of us. Wait till we do our first run of the character and then we can fucking help you. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I just got struck by lightning. I was just standing there and I got struck by lightning. What the fuck?
Bolt, you know about the mechanics of Destiny. Do you know about the end game? It comes about the roles and the items. What the perks are. Yeah, so it's similar to this, really. At the end game, you want to be getting the roles and the equipment to suit your build.
See, I'm like, with Destiny, I think Destiny 1, I played that quite a lot at the end game. Destiny 2, as soon as we got to the end game, mate, I think I played the raid once.
It's stale. It's become so stale, isn't it?
It was just, I wasn't enjoying it. The raid just seemed far too difficult. You know what I mean? For the level boys were.
I think it wasn't difficult. It's the fact it was more confusing.
It was definitely confusing. You needed to
It was confusing, yeah.
But I mean, I was in a team, mate, a good team of guys, mate, and some of them were higher levels. But you know how you can go into it? What was it? Level 32. You could be level 32 to access it, but the max you could be was level 38 or something like that. And you'd have a lot easier time when you were through there. But that was just so grindy and stuff. It was just
because it does come down to Destiny. It's a lot about the what you call it, isn't it? The end game, really.
Stupid light level.
Light level, light level.
And how
then it's similar to this, though, isn't it? Power level.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that yet. My power level's still only 3. I've not even delved into any of that yet, man.
You've only gone to it literally tonight, then, yeah.
No, this is our second night on it. The first night, like, Nemesis, see what you're saying there? You didn't want to play with other people because they're rushing ahead. Me and G take our time. Like, we were walking through bits, cunts would be flying through probably, you know what I mean? And
that's what I wanted to do, but I've not been able to do that really, mate. I've not really got to explore that part of the game where I get to chill out with a group of guys and explore bit by bit.
And
I've just been rushed through the game.
You know, exactly, that maybe give you a bit different experience on it, but I still agree with everything you boys are saying. The game's been rushed to release, it is lacking in content, and there's some problems with it.
Yeah.
You know,
you can't expect it to be perfect, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying, it's not going to reinvent the wheel. As soon as you knew this game, as soon as Andy seen this game, we knew it's Destiny with flying. That's what every company's saying, and that's what basically it is. It's not even as good as Destiny because it doesn't have PvP or anything like that at the minute. But hopefully it will come. As you said, mate, they've built a really good world.
You know? Grind up, the world's amazing, isn't it?
The world is really amazing. I mean, me and G were just walking around corners and going, look at that view, man, just look at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just standing
I know,
there.
It's eye candy, innit?
I do that in Exodus.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is there anything you don't do in Exodus?
I don't play shit the Anthem.
I tell you what you don't do, you don't grind. But let's be honest, mate, Exodus is a single player FPS.
Yeah.
This is a third person online action fucking shooter thing, man.
I would love Ollie to give it a chance, right?
Yeah, I won't support that kind of shit, man.
That's what you've always been
he had Destiny 2 for free, mate, and he wouldn't. No, it wasn't free, was it? It was free. He still wouldn't play it.
Yeah, I know. I told him. Yep. Throughout the years, I've known Ollie. He's always been like this, so he can't change his mindset.
Oh no, I don't even try. Fucking just let all the days thing, man. The thing is, the cunt's got me dying to play this fucking Metro Exodus now.
Yeah, but honestly, you will enjoy Exodus. You can't fault that game. I can't fault it.
Oh no,
The thing I can't fault, in fact, what we was having a debate about was the getting used to the gunplay. It's very sluggish.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, you just need to up your fucking sensitivity and stuff, and then it's just a matter of adjusting. It's because, like, coming off the back of playing stuff like Black Ops 4, though, I think that's what the main thing. Because that is so loose. It's unreal.
Mechanics, their mechanics of like higher, isn't it? Yeah, it is fluent a lot more. They've been night for you. Well, then again, Metro.
I think playing any first-person shooter after playing Black Ops for like so many months, I think any shooter's gonna feel sluggish.
Well, Black Ops is the refined mechanics, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they've been active for years, haven't they? They've been making the same franchise over and over again.
They haven't got much to do every year, have they? You know what I mean? Just
repetitive games.
Polish it,
Talk about repetitive fucking shit, mate.
Oh yeah, Black Ops always has been repetitive, mate. But the reason why I've got into this one is because they changed up the actual classes and stuff and made it a bit more.
They got rid of the jumping.
See, honestly, you might like that, Nemesis. I think that was the worst thing they could have done. If they want to get rid of all the jumping and all that, then day all new characters, day a new universe or whatever. Don't give me the same dudes that I used to be able to do things and take things away from me in a sequel. Do you know what I mean? Because even when you go through a few of the levels, by the way,
you
can tell
your point now.
the design of those levels,
so many games,
they were built for wall running and shit.
They've got,
I do get that.
They've gone for more kind of linear levels now, haven't they? Where before they had the vertical kind of access, where they haven't got that now.
But then again, they have listened to the player base here with this. The player base wanted to grind on boots on the ground again. And they've tailored to what the fans have wanted, really. So you can't fault them for that if they've really done what the fans have asked.
Kids.
Well, I've not come across 14-year-old kids in Call of Duty this time around. It's not.
Well,
unfortunate.
As Anton was saying the other day, the good thing about games like Fortnite and new Apex Legends is it's taking all these wee fuckers out of the other games, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't like Battle Royale and nothing. It's just a waste of life, mate. What you get, you spawn and you go loot and you die.
To you, like for ages, mate. Like you've been
but you know what I'm like, you have to learn. I learn it.
Yeah,
you know what
I've been saying to you, like, all you do is you run around for about 10 minutes, collecting loads of shit, and you get shot and you're dead, and you have to start all over again. And I'm thinking, what the fuck is the point?
And I'll get this point more than ever now than ever. I'd rather get into it when a game like Call of Duty, I'd rather play Call of Duty for what it is. Like, I'd rather play it where I can pick my load out at the beginning, and then I'm sorted. I can play my style instead of having to search around a map for 20 minutes. And it's all down to luck as well.
Why not just have a battle royale mode where you don't have to go searching?
We spawn in with
start off with a fucking
standard
loadout.
Well, that's Halo for you, man. And Halo used to be really good for that.
Well, Halo,
and Halo's the one that. That's the one that developed the 30-second play loop that COD knew used.
Halo
the spawn and die.
Yeah, I'd say Halo paved the way for a lot of games with the Forge that they did, the Forge mode with the big building as well and all that.
Online multiplayer, man, their online multiplayer is the best. It was still the best.
There's the shorty snipes and the zombie modes where people would chase you. It was so fun, man.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yo, man, how's it going? You missed all of that mission, mate. So did I. The dudes just flew away and I was just standing beside you for the whole time, so...
Alright, cool, sorry about that. That was fucking torture.
Good, you alright?
No,
settling in?
I think it's just teasing it.
It's cause the teasing, isn't it?
What is that? If this isn't the teasing, I don't know what the fuck it is.
At least you didn't get kicked. Oh, you did get kicked?
Yeah, did
You'll get kicked. Yeah, you'll get kicked in this game for if you're inactive. Yeah.
Yeah, back to the hub. We can do that mission again.
You'll need to invite me in then, G, so I'll replay it with you. So you don't know how that works, Nemesis. Say you're a really high character and you come in with us. How that works with the enemies or anything?
From what I experienced, I think it. You know, I don't want to say it is, but I do think it scales it for you, the enemy. But I don't think it does that actually. If I'm honest, I think it does do it to the difficulty really. The difficulty.
How do I invite you into this? I've not invited you into a game.
It's all difficulty based, because if I came into your game now, say you're playing it on hard, which you should be playing it hard, do not play this game on normal, because normal is easy on this mode. Well, normal is easy and hard is actually normal, and you'll get better gear quicker as well. There is no challenge in normal. In hard, it's just like playing normal mode in any normal game. We have that little bit of challenge still, but it's not stupidly rapes your ass. If you know what I mean?
So you're saying basically normal is easy and hard is normal?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're still on the Anthem bash.
So yeah, don't waste your time playing the missions on normal. Play them on hard. You won't see any difference really. You'll just get better loot, better quicker.
Okay.
Honestly, don't play it on normal. You get a few more harder enemies, but it's funner. It makes it a lot more funner than having just to run through a mission so easy on normal. It's so piss easy on normal. You don't take hardly any damage, and the enemies are so squishy.
That's what I like though. I like being a badass, just down, man.
Yeah, but it won't get you the gear, the good stuff.
I don't care. I just want to play the game, man.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm not trying to guys. It's
right,
like
G,
playing it
okay,
on
I don't mind playing it on fucking normal, but I mind playing it on easy, man.
No. What is this? I got it on easy.
You've got it on easy.
Everyone's saying that normal is pointless in this game because it's just easy mode.
How did I change it easy to hard? Or normal, whatever it is.
Right, see your summary. What bit you in?
Best thing is just try it, innit? You know what I mean?
That's what I was about to say. Just try it. You'll see my point of view then.
Yeah, man. Just go to the summary, G. What can you see on your screen there now?
I've got my mission track, lend in hand support, testing agents.
Just press down. And difficulty down, ready up, isn't it?
No, but alright, I need to get out of the tower, basically.
I'd say we've had a healthy debate tonight.
Yeah.
Definitely, mate. I could just relabel this as and take the audio for this as our Anthem fucking debate. Holy shit.
Aye, you've got to have different views, haven't you?
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's a good game, but it's just folk will hate on it and folk will like it.
End of the day, I don't think it is a good game, but that's my view.
You've not played it, so you've not played it to make that judgment.
Fuck's sake. That's the problem with debate. There'll always be that debate there because the other person has the same view.
What's that?
What did you just say there?
Say Bobby's not played the game.
There you go, mate. There you go, he's not played the game.
Oh, shots fired.
You're not playing
anyway,
extra,
I still can't. I know, but I've looked at it and that looks good.
Oh, shit.
I've looked at Anthem, I think it looks shit. So.
Yeah. I never said the exercise was shit.
Fuck's sake.
Look, trust me, I don't need to have played it. I've seen hours and hours of content, and I think it's repetitive to seeing that, so I don't want to play it.
Right, I'm still trying to get this to change the difficulty in this.
You need to go to launch the mission, mate.
Alright, cool.
Into the bit you can see the mission. Into the bit where you can see the squad, and the consumables.
Alright, so you start the expedition, then you do it for
yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, now it's on normal. Set it to hard. Thing is, man, everything's objective. As you go, remember. There's the pishest games in the world. Some folk love them. And that's just the way it is.
Aye.
That's why you have all different genres.
Yeah, I'm not arguing
for
to hate on games, man. I'm arguing for, like, you know, what developers should and shouldn't be doing. That's my point with all this. It's not to do with hating the game or for any kind of reason. It's just I don't agree with the way that they've done things. And it's just getting worse and worse.
Which is a fair point, Bobby, yeah?
That's the only reason. It's
and it is getting to be the straw that Camel's back. I thought we were seeing the end of this kind of shit, man, but
yeah,
no,
it seems to be
worse.
like carrying on, doesn't it?
I don't right. See games like this, right? They don't annoy me as much as games like what Assassin's Creed and Shadow of Mordor, things like that annoy me because these are single player.
That's an old different board game,
that's
innit?
when they start extending and fucking, you know, artificially extending the length of single player games. That's when it is crossing the boundaries, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll be putting a wee video up on the channel, the Mora Boys. I've already scripted it all, man, and it's basically a lot of what we've been saying tonight. It's top 5 problems in gaming today.
Do you know what? What I think people miss out on channels, is we have all these solo reviewers. We need people where we actually sit down and have a discussion and a podcast discussion about gaming and debates like this. That'd be a good catch for a YouTube channel, is where you get a few of gamers with different opinions on that game and sit down and discuss it and have a live feed going.
That's what
like
Drunken Kelts all about, mate.
Well, when you think about it, that's what we've just done here, man. Me and Bill, we were talking about this earlier. We might just take the audio of this.
I'm not part of Drunken Kelts, so I wouldn't be able to like put my input in.
How can
unless
you know? You're a guest appearance,
unless you do guest appearance.
Exactly, mate. You're in there as part of the new, aren't you? Talking about games with us, so you don't need to be part of the Drunken Kelts to be fucking.
Well, I've been back on my stream. I've been streaming this over the weekend, and I've been getting some really good feedback on streams. Good stuff, mate. You still doing it on Twitch, aye? Yeah, I've only just got back to it though since Anthem was released because I thought I've got a good place to start. Cause I mean, I've been enjoying the game. I'm not going to say I'm not because I am overpaying it. That's what I mean. I mean, when all said and done, in the end of the day, but I do pick up on. You've played it a lot, and you've enjoyed what you've played. There is a few shit things, yeah, it's repetitive.
Right, so you want this in hard, guys?
Aye, mate. Yeah, it's switch it to hard.
Just get into it. I've no fucking set up a game in this chance. We just get my head's busting after all this debating and fucking Poppy screaming my fucking death, man. I'm fucking ready to explode.
Ah well, chill, mate. Chill. We'll fucking just kill some things now. But what I'm going to do.
In about 2 more years, she'll get even worse than that.
It's just not nice, you know, fucking make noises like that, man. Fucking,
yeah, and there's nothing you can do. I'm confused. What's going off?
Oh, yeah, my daughter's teething, man.
What about Poppy, his little girl?
Yeah. Don't worry, I've got that to come, mate, so...
Yeah. Right, luncheon. You all good?
No, I'm not actually. Now we've been spending that fucking long. I'm debating whether it just to end this broadcast, you know, where we are there, because that was quite a good wee discussion we had there, lads.
It was.
Give it an end. You might as well have an end.
So, well, basically, where are we at in the end? To sum up, yes, good game so far with the people that have played it. Me, Export, Nemesis say. Yeah, a lot of flaws in the game. A lot of things have been pointed out for various YouTubers. As I say, a lot of this shit was all pointed out before the day 1 update, which changed a lot of it, man. Again, it's all based on your own opinion, man. Yeah, say what the fuck you want.
Just before we sign off, right, just wait till Days Gone comes out and wait, see, would you want to see a shitstorm of hate? You'll see hate.
There's already been hundreds of hate in that game. It's already, and I don't see the point in it. It's a fucking Daryl simulator, isn't it? So what's to hate about that? Days Gone reminds me of Daryl Dixon from Walking Dead, basically in a video game. That's what I'm saying, mate. It's a Daryl simulator.
What's that game that's coming out? That's Norman Reedus is in the game. Fuck.
It's
Death Stranding.
Yeah, that game visual looks fucking mental.
Well, that originally was called PT, wasn't it?
No.
Death Stranding.
It wasn't originally that, no. Well, it's just from the same guy, that's all. Oh, because Daryl Dixon was showed in that PT. Yeah, but that was what he was going to originally make. It was like a kind of a thingy of Silent Hill, but that got cancelled because of the Konami and all that kind of shit. That all got fucking brought to a halt. So he then, with Norman Reedus again, started a new fucking project, and that was Death Stranding. It's actually nothing to do with PT.
I don't think Death Stranding is going to be in this console, is it? It'll be the next one.
You might get a shiter version and one on the PS5, but I think PS5 launch title or
same with The Last of Us 2. I think they're waiting for the
mate.
PS5, man.
No, that's coming out in PS4, mate.
Yeah, that's coming out this year. That is.
Oh, right, cool.
What's that?
Hopefully,
Last of Us 2.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely coming out in
And
PS4.
and
that looks amazing.
Last of Us first one. Last of Us was a great freaking single player multiplayer. It was minted until they brought in that thing where you could buy that gun that just killed the multiplayer.
The multiplayer. I enjoyed the multiplayer actually. They had a good thing going with the multiplayer.
But then it brought out the loot box. Not a loot box in, but buy that gun, you know.
Buy this, you can buy in-game guns. I was like, hey. I had to see. On the PS4 version, you get it all anyway. You get all the DLCs anyway because it's the remastered version, isn't it? So, but
oh well.
I get your point when I played on the PS3.
As I was saying, I'm just going to end this fucking wee podcast streamy thing now. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've been Baltic. We've also had Export, Raging Nemesis, Bulby666. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully there'll be a lot more to come.
Yeah, and you'll see some actual Anthem game.
And we'll get you in the future, yeah, man.